I'm gonna use that for bloopers. Huh? Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Malik Thomas, and I'm back with another tutorial for you guys today. So today's video, I will be teaching you how to spin. There are three types of spins I'm gonna show you: a beginner spin, an intermediate spin, and an advanced spin. Depending on your skate level, you can start from where you need to start at. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something from it. I hope I was able to teach you in the best of my ability. Let's get to the tutorial. So wait, the first thing I would tell you about spinning is this is something that requires balance. The intermediate and advanced spin requires balance for sure. Now the beginner spin, you should be a little bit okay with. It should help you get in the form of how to spin, and it should be a stepping stone for you. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the beginner spin. Pay attention closely. All right. So the first spin I'm gonna show you is gonna be a basic spin. This is gonna be the beginner spin for you to start off and get your foot in the door with spinning. It's pretty simple. You really don't do too much. You just mostly do a lot of body movement. Like you'll do a body movement and your legs will follow. I'm gonna give you a demonstration of it and then I'll walk you through it, okay? So this is gonna be the basic spin. All right. You just saw me do a spin and I just kept going in a circular motion. This is to get your foot in the door so you'll have a little bit of knowledge of spinning. So the technique that I did was both of my feet were together, and as I started to turn, you'll be able to see my body. It's all about momentum as well. So every time I start a spin, I'm throwing my body. So whichever way you spin, if you spin this way, or if you spin to the right, you can spin clockwise or counterclockwise. You'll be able to see my feet and understand the motion. I'm gonna turn my body and twist. So you're gonna open your legs to a wide angle so that you can maneuver your body to go in a full circle. Watch again. Twist, get the momentum, open, 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 open. You should feel your legs staying parallel to each other, but they're both moving in a circular motion. You will see your left leg is leading and your right leg will be guiding you backwards. Once again, your left leg will be leading, your right leg will be guiding you backwards, or if you spin the other way, your right leg will be leading and your left leg will be guiding you backwards. Here's one tip of something that you probably can't see. When I am spinning, whichever leg is leading first is gonna be lifted just a little bit so that you can have that spin motion. And your right leg, if you're spinning the same direction that I spin, is gonna be on your two front wheels at a tilted motion. So it should look like this. You're gonna have this up. It's gonna come up and down just a lot. So you'll see it bounce a little bit as you're doing a basic spin. It's gonna bounce your other leg on your two toes, and this leg that you use to guide will be bouncing on the back two wheels. Watch again. So now, this is for my intermediate skaters who are a little comfortable with skating and they want to learn how to spin the, I will call it the intermediate way, because this is a spin that pretty much, once you know how to do a basic spin, you can move up to the next level and go on your toes. So this spin requires you to have balance, like I said before. With this spin, you're gonna definitely be coming up on your two front toes for both skates. So one thing I want you to try is to balance yourself like this. I want you to balance yourself. Get comfortable with being on your two toes. You see how I'm balancing myself on my two toes? This is something that is required. If you do not have good balance on your two toes, you're gonna have a bad time. So this is one thing I really want you guys to learn, is how to balance on your two toes. So once you get that, the next step is the spin motion. Once again, when you're doing a spin, everything stays the same with momentum. Rather, if you spin to the right or you spin to the left, you will need to gain momentum. An easy way to gain momentum is to swing your upper body. I do that every time when I go into a spin. If you ever watched any video and I'm like just jamming out and I'm going into a spin, I'm swinging myself. So regardless if I spin this way or if I spin this way, I am swinging my body and getting myself prepared to go into a spin motion. Your body will lead and your legs will follow. I'm gonna do an intermediate spin for you so that you'll know what it looks like. All right, so now I'm gonna walk you through that. So once again, as I said before, you need to be comfortable with being on your toes. And I also mentioned you need your momentum motion. Regardless of which way you spin, you're always gonna start your spin with a twist. This is the part that plays into effect. When you're coming into your spin, you're gonna swing yourself and go onto your toes. The things that you see me in the spin right now, you'll see that my legs are still parallel to each other. You should not bring your legs too close together. If you bring them too close together, something like this will happen. You'll end up stalling. So you should always keep a good distance between your legs, about this much distance, so that you can have a proper spin. So watch again as I go into my spin. You can start it with the motion right here. As you see, my upper body is ready to turn. Or if you spin the other way, you can start with this side and getting your body ready to turn. But I'm gonna spin my way. I'm gonna go ahead and twist. I'm already on my toes with this leg as I'm lunging back. So as I bring it forward, I'm gonna twist and bring both of my legs into my two front wheels. Here's a good balancing tip for you. Keep your arms up. If you don't feel comfortable with doing an intermediate spin, keep your arms up. Keep them at a level where it's near your chest. This will give you control on your left and right. If you try to do anything else, that's gonna be for advanced. That's gonna come up next. If you try to do anything else, you might tip over this way, you might tip over this way. So my best instruction for you is to keep your arms at your chest level. This will give you more maximum control. So once again, I'll show you a demonstration. As I'm starting to spin, I'm gonna start with my momentum motion, and I'm gonna twist and keep my toes on two wheels and keeping my arms at a chest level. And that is how you do a intermediate spin. All right, I'm gonna get straight to the point with my advanced skaters because I'm pretty sure you guys have balance and control and you just wanna add a little, okay, maybe a lot of flavor to your spin. I'm gonna show you a couple spins to add a little sauce to your style. So, one spin I'm gonna show you is a low spin. This spin requires you to bend your knees and go really low to the ground. Take your time on dropping down and understand the fundamentals that I'm gonna explain to you with the low spin. I'm gonna show you two advanced spins to add flavor to your book. With the low spin, when you're spinning, you keep the same motion, obviously, but as you're spinning, you're gonna be on your toes and your knees are going to be planted. You're gonna have a little bit of plant motion. So you're not gonna go all the way on your toe plugs, or if you don't wear toe plugs, you're not gonna go all the way down. You're gonna keep your balance, and you need to keep your chest straight and keep your arms in front of your body. And this will give you enough balance that you'll be able to execute a low spin. I'm gonna show you guys an example. Once again, you are not gonna be all the way planted down. Your legs are gonna be at an angle to the point where you are comfortable to stay low. You're not gonna be this low unless you want to be and you feel like you got it. You can also spin like that. But I strongly recommend that you stay at a nice even level so that you're able to have maximum control in your spin. I'm gonna show you another example. I'm gonna show you is a one leg spin. A lot of people have been asking for this who are advanced. They're like, man, I can spin, but I just can't get that one leg. I'm gonna show you. This takes a lot of upper body core strength. Literally, you have to tighten your chest up so that you can keep your balance. It's the same fundamentals. The only thing is you're lifting yourself up and you're holding that leg at a certain position. You have to keep that angle perfect in order for you to keep your momentum going in the circle. I'm gonna show you an example and then I will walk you through it. I have outdoor wheels on right now, so it's really grippy and it's like, it's not like the rink. I have my outdoor skates on. But I hope I'm able to help you. In order to do this type of spin, same thing, same motion. You're gonna start spinning this way. And I recommend that you start with a basic or intermediate spin before you go into a one leg. That's gonna help you with your momentum. Do not try to go right into this spin. So once again, we're gonna go ahead and show you one more time and I will walk you through it. First, start with the same motion of spinning onto your two wheels. And as you're gradually going around and you have your control, slightly lift your leg up on two and keep it at an angle. Keep it in front of you, whichever way you spin. If you spin to the left, you're gonna have your left leg up and you're gonna keep it just a little bit above your skate. This is also gonna be something that you need to have balance for. So you can practice on your balance by just lifting your skate up and just balancing yourself. But for my way, people who spin my way, you're gonna keep your leg up and you're gonna be on your toes. So that's another thing you can work with, is being on your toes. It's kind of hard to just sit there and balance on your toes, but as you can see, that is gonna be a way to teach you how to balance. Now the same fundamental applies with your arms. You are supposed to keep your arms at a chest level and twist yourself around with your leg at a parallel angle. You do not want to go any more back, forward, to the left, to the right, unless you feel comfortable with spicing it up a little more. This is just to teach you how to go into your one-legged spin. So once again, I'm gonna twist into two and lift. Keep your arms at your chest level, or if you feel a little bit more comfortable, you can keep your arms above your head. Both of those work for this type of spin. And as you can see, the weather changed a little bit, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please make sure to share this video with anyone who also needs help on spinning. Make sure you share the video. Share. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on the bell so you never miss a video upload, and share the video again. I hope you guys become better spinners. If this video helped you out, if you ever see me, say, hey, your video helped me out. I definitely appreciate it. Without further ado, we're out.